Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome back to my channel. This is an extra video this week. I was tagged by Celeste at Woodland Inspired to do the hashtag Give a Scrap challenge. And I did not see the tag until just the other day. And it was an April challenge, so I want to be sure and do it today so that I can get it in the month of April, since May is just around the corner. And so I am going to give it a whirl and make something with some scraps that I have laying around. And thank you, Celeste, for tagging me. I love to do challenges, so let's get started and see what we can do. So I just went through, I have like one of those foldable crates, you know, that's made out of fabric that fits in the little modular shelving units, and that is my scrap bin, and it is overflowing. So I had no problem going through and finding some stuff to use. And I'm going to try and do something a little different. You may have seen this somewhere else. I have never done this. But we're going to try to make it work. So the first thing I have is an envelope, and it is just a faux coffee dyed envelope that I got off Amazon. It came with envelopes and it came with paper, and I have a few of these envelopes left. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm going to ink around the edges really quick. And I'm going to use it in a way that I hope is different from anything that you have seen. And if it's not, I apologize. Like I said, I've never done it. And it's kind of hard with so many of us doing what we're doing to get something that's unique or different. So, like I said, if somebody else has done this, I'm not aware of it, and we're going to give it a try. Now, I have taken out, get all these little pieces, just random things that I had in my scrap bin. This is the page out of a physician's desk reference. And I was trying to find things that were kind of interesting and different. So I'm going to tear this about the width of the envelope. And I don't care if it's straight. You know, I kind of want it to be kind of scrappy looking. So, alright. Alright, so that's my first piece. And then, ooh, I about knocked my ruler off. I have this page, which is, it's like a planting, oh no, this is some kind of, maybe it's a bridge, I don't know, some kind of scorecard or something. I don't even know what it is, but it's cool. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's a bridge score page. I don't play bridge. Sorry for that. And it was left over from something else, because you can see on the back there's a little piece of washi tape here, and there's some stamping here. And I'd say that I prepared this page to put in the journal, and this was the cutoff. So I'm going to leave it just like that because I think it's interesting. And I'm going to put that on top of that. And then I have, this is from 8th grade spelling book. It's actually 7th and 8th grade, I think. And it's just where I tore it off and used part of the page. And this is the other page. And I'm going to stack that on here. And then I have a leftover piece of a French dictionary. I'm going to put that on here. And then I have a piece of music page. And I'm going to put that on here. And I have a old receipt from an old receipt book. I found this at a thrift store, I think, but it has, like, you know, the old receipts, and it actually had the carbon paper in the back, but I think I threw it away because it was getting everywhere. So, but it, you know, had the piece of carbon paper back here that you could go and make duplicate copies. So it has red ones, and it has kind of these teal and navy blue colors. And I want to put it on here. And basically what I'm doing is just creating like a really interesting stack of papers that you can thumb through and write on the backs of, or, you know, take apart and use in your journal, you know, whatever you want to do with them. And then I have a piece of leftover just graph paper. I'm going to put the square end at the top, I think. And then this is like the inside, you know, first page of a book that's usually, you have the first couple of pages that are left blank. So I'm going to tear a piece of it. And put in here. Like this. Okay, and just kind of stack up interesting pieces. Excuse me just a second. I heard my phone go off. Okay, I wanted to check it because my granddaughter had her eye surgery this morning. And it went well, but I wanted to make sure that wasn't something I needed to see, and it wasn't. Alright, so once I get these where I want them, and I'm just kind of spreading them out so you can kind of see everything, or almost everything, as close as possible. Anyway. Move this one over because I really want to see a little bit of that bridge card. Okay, so now that I have them all stacked somewhat like I want them, do I want that? I think I'm going to put the plain one behind the French dictionary. Like that. Alright, and now I have just this is in my tiny scraps for my scrapbook paper, and it's just a piece of scrapbook paper that I folded in half. and creased, and I'm going to put it at the top here. And what I want to do is, and I should have done this first before I got all my pretty scraps where I want them. I'm going to take those off. I want this, see, I have that upside down. I want this to go on the top of the envelope, like so, but under the flap, so that it still works, okay? So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and glue this side down. Sorry I couldn't speak when I was doing that because I had my pen in my mouth. It's a bad habit, but it keeps me from losing it anyway. Alright, so I'm going to glue that on there just like that. And I may have gotten that a little long here on that one end. We can trim it off a bit. So that the envelope still folds nicely. Okay, it's a little long on this side as well. Alright, and then we'll cut this edge off at the edge of the envelope. Alright, so now we have a little flap that we can put all of our little scraps under. So let's put those back. And I want to be sure that you can see that receipt, or where it says received of. And then I have a little piece of scrap lace that I'm going to put up under there. Kind of like that. Now I want to ink this edge, and then I want to go and sew a stitch right across here. So I'm going to pause you so that I can do that, and when I come back we'll do the rest of the embellishing. So give me just a second. Okay, I'm back, and I have inked around the top piece, and I did a couple lines of stitching. I did like a zigzag, and then I did a straight stitch as well right along the very bottom. Put a little bit of ink on that. All right, now for the part that I haven't seen before that I thought would be interesting is I'm going to take some little die cuts and tags and other little ephemera pieces here and put on these pages to kind of jazz them up a little bit. So the first piece here, this little graph paper, I'm going to put these flowers, and these are by 49 and Market. You've seen me use these quite a bit lately. I really love them. So I'm going to put these on the top piece. So let's glue those down. I'm going to use my art glitter glue for that. Thank goodness for these little needle spouts when it comes to these little bitty die cuts. Okay, and then I have this flower. And this is just a regular art glitter glue bottle, guys. I've had it for years, and I like the size of this one. And so it gets, of course, as all of you know, I guess, it gets really nasty after a while. And so, I quite a while ago took the original, peeled the original nasty looking label off of it, and I put washi tape on it, the fabric washi tapes, because one, it feels good when you're working with it. It's a lot easier on the hands because it's softer. But two, it just keeps it cleaner looking so it doesn't look so nasty. So it is just a regular art glitter glue bottle. The that looks, you know, this is the new, brand new one that's not even been used. So it's the same bottle, but I just have it wrapped with some fabric washi tape. Alright, so that's that. And then I have this little parcel post, Tim Holtz little tidbit here that I'm going to put kind of across the bottom of these stems there. Okay, and then on the receipt, or here, I think on the receipt. On the receipt, I'm going to put this little bird. And behind the bird, I'm going to put this vintage stamp. And you can see it has a big chunk out of it, so this is a good use for this stamp that will allow me to still use it. And it's look okay, missing a big chunk. This bird is from the same 49 and Market die cuts as the flowers are from. I do want most of him showing. And I don't mind that his tail overhangs the receipt, because this other piece of paper is, you know, wide enough to support his tail. So that's that one. And then I have this little number 450. And I'm going to put it, and this is Tracy Fox. Do I want it there? Or do I want it here? Or do I want it? See, this is how it's going to go. Let me put these others in place so that I can tell where I want it. This one, I want there, I think. So I'm going to glue just on the bottom half, and I'm going to put it on the French dictionary page. A little bit further over. And straight. Straight would be nice. Alright, and then this is, I'm not sure whose digital this is. It was just laying in my box of stuff. This might be Shabby Dabby Doodah, but I wouldn't swear to that. And I think I want it. I'm going to put it on the bottom of the French dictionary page. Right there. So that means I do want the 450 here. Like that. Okay, and then the last thing that I want to do, I believe, is add a little bit of stamping. So I'm going to get out, I definitely want my postmark stamp. Grab it. And of course I grabbed the wrong one. Okay. And these are Creative Expressions. And I got mine from scrapbook.com. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's other places that have them, but that's where I got mine. I'm going to put like a half of one right there. And then I feel like I want a little something here. Oh, I might put, well, I've already got a number. Here's a paid stamp. Do I need another circle? 1, 2, yeah. Well, that one kind of counts as a circle. No, let's not do a circle. Let's do, maybe just like a little scrolly thing. I think that'll look okay. Or, let's do this one. I really like this stamp. Again, paper. Okay, and should we put a date here? I don't know if this one has a date. Can put a signature on there though. Let's do this one. So if we flip, oh no, don't glue down. Uh-oh. Got a little speck on my receipt. We may have to do some repair work here. Oh, that one little speck of glue is going to cause me great difficulties. Let me get my not unsalvageable. Oh, that one's, I need to glue that one anyway. Look, it's not even, it didn't get sewn. Okay, I'm gonna put the signature stamp on here. And then let me get a date, see if I can find one that will work. Clinking around, aren't I? Alright, I just inked the day and the month, not the year. Alright, and let me put a little bit of glue on that. There we go. I'm going to ink the back of this one. Not that you're going to really see it that much, unless you're flipping it up to right, but we'll do it anyway. Alright, so there we go. And so now we have a real cute little flippy up on this side. And like I said, you can leave it as is just for something interesting to go in your journal. Or you can tear it off and use it in your journal. And on the other side, you have an envelope that you can put some additional ephemera in, or you could wrap a page in your journal. So if this was your journal, you could wrap it around the page like this and either glue it on, or you could use a rusty paper clip, which is what my intention is, and just clip it on with a rusty paper clip like that. And that way you can take it off if you want. And, or if it flips, you can open it up and you can see you have plenty of room to stick stuff in there. So that is my scrappy make for the hashtag give a scrap. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you make one of these. I'd love to see what you're doing. And please hop over and see Miss Celeste on her channel at Woodland Inspired. And I will see you guys back tomorrow for I Saw It on Pinterest. Until then, everybody have a great day. Bye.